That's why I support Hawk 2.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Storytime Network. We are, after another few weeks away, unfortunately, but we are back with D&D. Kato, remind us... Actually, no. I think we just left Glavnaya.
I'm glad you remember that. Because I...
It's Glavnaya.
No. I'm assuming,
yeah.
based on the fact that both Darren and Seamus made checks that I would associate with us leaving somewhere.
True. You know
And
what?
I got a nat 20.
Yes. So,
Not
last
a bad
Our
roll
heroes,
to close the session out on, honestly.
Seamus, the half-elf bard, Darren the Genasi rogue, Aldane the half-elf paladin, and Felix the Eladrin painter. The four of you, as well as Rua and Prody, were spending some time in Glavnaya as you basically had to wait for preparations to be sorted so that the journey to Glavnaya could be made. During this time, you were asked to do many odd jobs. Dairon had also received a ascending of Torrent, who had completely forgotten to actually send ascending to you guys. So that was rather fun. During this time as well, you also learned some of Drick's history, like what he was doing before he actually got involved in the resistance group that led to him helping to liberate Claude Neopole. And yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot when I say it like that, but yeah, that's. I mean, a lot of it was just dialogue, which is completely fine.
We also had a shorter session last time out.
So the days had passed, and yes, Seamus and Dairon made their rolls for the checks. The actual caravan, I think I said, has enough room for like all of you to rest in, although that wouldn't be potentially prudent. And yeah, it's quite sizable. And I think I said anyway that yeah, for now, Darren and Seamus will be riding at the front. The rest of the guys will be like inside the caravan while it's being maneuvered. Yes. So for now, I'm going to ask Mill. Can you give me a D100?
Okay. 38.
Boy, oh boy. I wonder what fresh horrors are about to unfold before us. Let's go!
This most exciting of all numbers.
Purple worm, that'd be crazy.
No, Mill. The most exciting of all numbers is one away from where you are. 37. Gosh, you forgot a prime number. I can't believe you.
I'm terrible like that.
As you're moving through the frigid north of the continent, in the distance, Gen and Dylan, could you both roll perception on your character sheets?
Yes. Oh.
Okay, that's a good roll.
I mean, I have a plus 11, so not great, but you know.
Perception.
So, in the distance, the two of you happen to notice a single tree on the way. It's not as if you're like going out of your way to divert on the path. As you come near it, you actually see some fruit hanging off the tree branches. Do you how would I describe it? You can choose to take some of the fruit if you would like. If you would like to give me a nature check, you can examine and check what the fruit is to determine,
Wow. Okay.
So during the work
Yeah,
that
no
you
need
guys
to roll
were doing,
nature.
during the work you guys were doing, you were told about this fruit. So the actual fruit, let me check. Just so I can remind myself. So the fruit actually looks not so different from strawberries. The only difference really to these is that rather than there being a red, like a vibrant red of a strawberry, they have the sort of coloration of stuff like blackberries and blueberries. They have like purple bluish sheen to them. You would know these are actually safe to eat. In fact, many people consume these because they're actually surprisingly good as rations for the far north. And you would know if you eat them, they also heal you at the same rate as a good berry would, which is to say 1 hit point. If you... Let me just have a look at something. So I should probably open Rua and Prody's character sheets as well, in the event that they are needed.
That's not ominous at all.
Well, it's more so I can have them roll abilities if they need to. Because, I mean, they are party members currently.
True.
Let me... If you both of you want to give me survival checks to see how many of these berries you can harvest. So between the two of you, let me see how many. So you find 9 of these berries. The actual name for them, and I'll type them in the chat, is find the name. What was the name now? Okay. No. What was the... So they're simply just known as frost berries. Not a particularly imaginative name, but yeah. So you were able to harvest 9 of these berries. As you continue on your journey, it is pretty difficult to see very far ahead of you, on the journey. You were told of various, what's the word? You were told of various landmarks and things to keep out for, that tree being one of them, actually, which is a good sign that you are on the correct path. You also do remember that part of the journey does involve you travelling along two large hills that are basically you would pass between as well. And as you are traveling, you do actually come across these hills. Eventually, however, it does begin to get late at night. What will be... excuse me, sorry. What are people's shifts going to be for watches?
Dairon will take their traditional first watch.
Eldan will take the traditional last watch.
I'll take my traditional
take
third
whatever.
and fourth watch.
Rue will take the first and second then.
I guess I'm on the second.
Prody will help Felix for the third watch. So, if I'm right... So it should be this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Again, give me a
Yeah.
perception check to start things off. Okay. So, as you and Rua are sort of keeping watch, the night temperature is horribly cold. Thankfully, you do have a good supply of like warm drinks to keep going, and you know you've been given a good stockpile of food to help keep yourselves full and you know not freeze to death.
Woo woo.
So, Dairon, what do you think these orcs are going to be like when we finally meet them?
I'm expected to ask.
What was that? Sorry, you cut out a bit.
I'm expecting them to be asked.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it's one of those, you know? Where it doesn't really quite matter. Catch my meaning?
Yeah, I understand. I think, well, a lot of it will depend on if they, how to describe it? A lot of it will probably depend on how much they like Prody.
Yeah, and that's kind of the rub, isn't it?
I mean, from what he's told me, a lot of the respect that orcs will give each other is down to the people that the orcs themselves keep as company. You know, the whole phrase, you are the company you keep. And you know, I'd like to think we're all pretty strong.
I mean, we're at the point, right, where we're fighting a lot of things well above pay grade, a lot of people's pay grade.
I mean, if anything, it's more a matter of everyone around us having to deal with us. You know. Not in a bad way, I mean, you know, it's just... how would I describe it? I think it's more so just that, you know, people know who we are, you know. Even regardless of me being who I am, like, people know who you guys are. Like, you guys especially have definitely made your mark on the world. And, you know, at this point, it's more that the power players are having to sort of maneuver around you guys.
You're not wrong.
Which, you know, like... How would I describe it? I mean, someone would have had to be in this position, whether it be you or someone else.
Yeah, it was always going to
But thankfully, we're already on a good course, and hopefully, by the end of this, how would I describe it? By the end of this, hopefully, the worst thing we'll have to deal with is people like the Queen of Beauvetment being annoying.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that day.
I mean, once all of this is done, I have plans of actually heading to the other continents to see what's going on with them and see if we can actually get in contact with them again. It'd be nice, especially if, you know, we can try and avoid any conflicts with them. I'm not... What's the word? I'd like to think in a perfect world that if we establish connection with the other continents, they wouldn't try to invade us, thinking we're too weak to defend ourselves, but... From what my granddad's told me about at least the continent he came from, there is still... How would I describe it? He only remembers at least 2 of the countries from there being particularly nice. So, yeah.
I'm just eager to go home, to get back to Centralis and end whatever this farce is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand. I mean, we all have many reasons other than just saving Centralis for wanting to go back. Personally, I'd like
Because
to
we
be
have
able
to go back, Kate. We have to go back.
I'd like to be able to settle the score with Colgan.
I'm sure you do.
Well, unless there's anything else you want to say again, we can always move on to the next watch.
Yeah, let's move on.
Dylan, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Rua's locked in.
God
Rua can
damn.
see sounds. He can smell colors.
Yeah, I smell white. Oh wait, yeah, because we're in the fucking snow. How are you holding up, Seamus?
I'm doing okay. Seamus is just kind of like lightly strumming on his lyre. Kind of like absentmindedly plucking notes.
I was just talking to Darren earlier about how once this is all done, I have plans to actually visit the other continents.
ones outside of the main one here?
Well, yeah, like what Hayato told you, because he told me he told you guys, but I mean, I already knew about their existence.
I figured you are a king. I think of
Well, it's
anybody
not-
to be privy of
I mean-
such information.
It's not even that. It's, I mean, my granddad, because he came
That
from
too.
one of them.
Hmm.
Because, well, to my knowledge, it's only really us, Hayato, and not even some of the other leaders of the countries know.
And I hope you'll take us along with you. Wouldn't want anything bad happening to you after all.
I mean, it depends on what happens, because maybe you have your own things you need to deal with after this is all over.
I don't want to run. I don't want to run anything though. I'm better at running
No.
away from things than running anything.
Well, in any case, it'll be a while
Out of character,
away
Seamus
before-
is referencing his responsibility to his family in
Yeah.
Tenoyama at this point.
I mean, in any case, it'll be a while away before we get to the point where we can really have the luxury to pursue our personal goals. At the very least, we'll have to deal with humans being reintegrated into society, maybe.
Be a neat thought, but they have to be willing.
I mean, yeah, of course. But it's either that or, 'cause
Genocide.
what the cult is doing is antithetical to the world, to put it bluntly. What they are doing does not work with how the rest of the world lives.
That being said,
But-
though, the cult is only a small percentage of humans, isn't it?
How many humans have you met outside of the cult?
2.
Then there you go.
3 if you include one of my parents.
Yeah, so the problem is that the cult themselves are taking advantage of the innocent people. Because, it's basically the only bastion the humans typically have to be in.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it doesn't help that some of these humans are also just being radicalized by people who weren't even alive during that time. I mean, heck, one of the few people who was alive during that time is Felix, and he didn't participate in the war. But, well,
I'll leave all the complicated political stuff to you and everybody else.
I mean,
I'm fine just sitting here, plucking my instrument.
You'll probably be involved in it as well. All 4 of you will.
I suppose so.
Not necessarily the entire nitty gritty, but your opinions and suggestions will be heavily considered. And at the very
Give me
least,
as little responsibility as possible.
and if we're being completely honest, if the worst does happen with humankind, you 4, along with many of us, of course, will be blamed. But I'll be honest, I don't foresee the worst happening.
But at least
That doesn't mean it won't happen, but I'm confident enough that it shouldn't.
Mhm.
And heck, considering you're a half-elf, you might even get asked to be an ambassador to bridge the gap.
To the no.
I mean, can you really say no if enough of your friends ask you to do it?
Yes.
I mean, you can. It's just, I don't think you would, though. Come on. After all, you could have said no to coming here or doing any of this shit.
But without me, I have a feeling these guys would go and get themselves killed.
Nah, we could just replace. We could just replace you with that. Well, I don't know who we would replace you with, because that's the thing, Seamus. You are replaceable.
Yeah. Still not sure if I like that, though.
I mean, think of it this way: at least you're not important at a job.
That's true.
You have a lot of freedom to do what you're doing.
Yeah, and I don't want that freedom to go away. That's why I don't want responsibility.
I mean, well, again, this isn't to say that these are just paths that you have to follow, but I've heard from Hayato that there are people who want you to come back to Tenoyama, to take over your family's duty and potentially the role of the Akahane clan. Or, you could be an ambassador to help with humans and others. Or you could just be, I don't know, a traveling musician.
Last option sounds like fun. And it sounds like the freest option.
I mean, fair. I mean, I'm not trying to push you into anything. Don't worry. It's just.
And I'm not committing to anything. But, like you said, who knows where we'll be when the decision comes.
I've seen you dating in the past, Seamus. I know what it's like when you commit. Or rather, don't.
I have a fear of commitment.
I mean, that's a joke, by the way. After all, none of us have been dating during this entire time, have we?
Not from lack of trying, unfortunately.
Whatever happened to that girl who gave you her blood in a locket to you?
Mm. I thought we agreed to never speak of that.
I wasn't there when you said that to the others. I agreed to nothing.
How did you even hear about the... What? Who told you?
Kuro.
Bastard.
Because he was there when it happened, if I recall. Actually, now that I think about it, I might have been there. I don't remember. It's been like, what, probably a year? It feels like 4 years.
I was gonna say, IRL has been longer.
Well, I'd like to think at the very least you'll know what you want to do when the time comes. And even if you don't, I think you could do a good job of whatever you decide to do.
I'll
I
burn
believe
that
in
bridge
you.
when I get to it. And so I guess the outro of our little conversation is just Seamus continuing to pluck on the lyre.
Yeah. Well then, as Rua and Seamus rest, Felix, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. How nice. We're all rolling pretty well so far.
So, Felix, as your what would Felix actually be doing? Because it's currently snowing. It'd be a bit difficult to
I have an umbrella.
I mean, an umbrella can only cover you so much when there's snow falling and it's cold and windy.
It can cover me enough that I could draw.
Prody would just be like, "Why are you drawing anything, Felix? The paper's already white."
Yeah, my inspiration right now is a lot of snowy landscapes, which,
I mean, we could play I Spy.
I spy something beginning with S.
Is it sleet?
I'm just gonna stick a hand out from under the umbrella. No.
Well, I give up. What could it be, Felix?
Snow leopard.
Oh, fuck, there is. No.
It's fine. I think Seamus polymorphed himself in his sleep.
Outside?
Seamus has some weird ideas. Did you hear that some girl gave him her hair and blood, and he actually thought about seeing her again?
I heard about the first part. I didn't know about the second part.
I did no such thing.
Be a quiet, sleeping snow leopard, Seamus. There are multiple reasons why you aren't able to talk right now.
Damn. Well, hopefully this will be done quicker.
I mean, yeah,
Hopefully.
this weather is not the most comfortable.
It's more just having to deal with just all of this crap. When I was, well, I guess I should have halfway expected something like this might happen when I had the desire to take over my own orc clan.
With great power comes great responsibility, or so they say.
And what are you going to do with your responsibility when this is all over, Felix?
I'm gonna have responsibility?
Probably, yeah. People will know who you are. You won't be able to enter towns or cities without people knowing that you're one of the great heroes of our time.
Uh, uh. Hmm. I'm not
What, did you never consider that?
Not really.
Because, heck, people will already... Well, when you were gone, people were already calling you one of the liberators of Blackrain.
Yeah, I think that's sort of the thing. Sort of missed that.
Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of other accolades and titles to be awarded once we deal with the cult.
And that can't come soon enough. I miss our house that we barely got to sleep in because of all the stuff that kept happening.
I'm sure you'll be able to, what's it called? Continue on from what you were doing before.
I hope so. I was starting to get real eye for decorating that place. Aldane has no
Well-
eye for decoration. Don't let him paint your hut. I can't remember where you lived in the Bloodblade Corp camp.
Well, I was in one of those huts, but then, you know, now that I'm the leader of the Bloodblades, I'll probably have the main one. If we continue to live in huts and not, like, I don't know, really. I would like to be able to hire carpenters to build houses, but we might not stay in the same place exactly and move around, so houses won't be too helpful.
Radical idea, but have you tried putting the houses on wheels?
I mean, we could do caravans like this. We do have the Beast of Burden that could maneuver stuff.
You could even give them a fancy name, like a mobile home.
I don't think that would catch on.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would hate it.
What about a trailer and have like a park of them?
I don't know. It feels like something for less classy people, if you know what I mean. Bet it'd catch
Fair,
on great in
honestly.
Bovetman.
Above Edmonton's too stuffy for that.
But speaking of orcs, are you prepared for meeting up with the clans of the mountain?
No, but I've got no choice.
Just remember that we'll be there, willing and capable of taking the diplomatic pressure off your shoulders if need be. Except
Oh,
Darren.
that's very
Darren will probably
helpful.
stab somebody.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of orcs care about the company you keep, so to speak. So I think if you guys are able to, and you should be able to, prove your abilities to fight, then, you know, you shouldn't have any problems at all. And I shouldn't have any problems with, like, having my voice be heard.
Hmm.
If they'd learned that because it was the six of us actually, when we dealt with that white dragon, that alone could probably do a lot.
Hmm. I mean, it's the other side of the country. Will they have heard of the White Dragon and what we did to it?
I mean, it's part of the same country.
Yeah, but, you know, I lived in Utah my entire life. That didn't mean I knew about a random orphanage over on the western side of Tenoyama.
I mean, to be fair, you're also a conscientious objector 80 plus years ago, so...
It was less that I was a conscientious objector and more that my parents my dad in particular really didn't want me to get involved. As it turns out, I now know why.
Privileged elf boy, living the life of luxury.
Yeah, luxury.
I mean, it sounds like it was pretty nice. Did
It,
you ever have to live in a fucking tent?
no, but I did have
Did you ever get ostracized because you liked book reading more than slaughter?
I mean, I did get ostracized.
He is smiling, by the way. He's not like being nasty or angry.
I did sort of get ostracized for, you know, refusing to take part in combat training.
I mean, that should... No, I won't make the joke.
And then, you know, giving up my, or ignoring my father's wishes and taking up painting, and then, you know, running away. And apparently illegally crossing the border into Cordis. Who knew there was a border?
Have you never looked at a map?
Yeah, but it just changes color, and it didn't even change color in real life. How was I supposed to know?
Brody just pinches the brow of his, like, the bridge of his nose.
Anyway, it's fine. I have a house. I don't think I'm paying taxes yet, but I'm sure they'll get around to me eventually. I've heard about this thing called jury duty that I kind of want to try. Sounds like it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, you are a citizen, so you'll probably have to be involved in jury duty. And you'll have the luxury of being able to decide if someone might live or die.
I kind of do that already.
You do, and you seem to enjoy it.
It's less that I actually enjoy the deciding part. I mean, to be fair, most of the time we don't really get much of a choice. But I like being able to protect my friends.
I feel like I've seen your face when you hit a chromatic orb in just the right way.
That's more about the pretty colors.
Oh, you know what then? Next time I'll just hold jingling keys in front of you when I talk to you to get your attention.
Your tent has keys?
I would get keys for the sake of the bits.
Just looks around the snowy wilderness. I'm not sure you're gonna find many keys.
Not right now, I mean later, you idiots.
I think provably I'm not an idiot. I know a lot of things.
I feel like someone who is smart wouldn't necessarily say it like that, but what do I know?
I mean, did you know that Pludral was in love with Hatayia?
Yes, I've read books. That was why I got ostracized.
Well, did you know, just quickly sketching a picture, I could draw them kissing?
Give me a give me a painter's check at disadvantage. I mean, okay, that isn't necessarily indicative of intelligence.
I feel like it's indicative of imagination. I didn't really know what they looked like, so I just kind of made them look like Aldane and Darren.
That's a bit weird.
I could make one of them you if you want.
I mean, I'm not an elf. Or a dragon.
I think I could line the features up well enough. I think the rest of it is probably just Felix touching up this weird caricature.
And then, for the final watch, Aldane.
Alright, let's get down to perception roll business. Hey!
Why did you roll? Oh, yeah.
Because I'm
Why
staying.
did I roll?
I don't know.
Why did you roll?
I don't know. Anyway.
So, just gonna paint the whole time, or you want to just, I don't know, talk?
Oh, Aldane, you're awake. Do you think I got your cheekbones right as I show off a picture that looks like you and you and Darren kissing for some reason?
I feel like I'm missing the context for this. I'm afraid to ask. But yes, you did. I think you did get my cheekbones right.
Oh, good.
Again,
In this
I
scenario,
could use some context.
in this scenario, you're Hatayia.
Okay then. I assume the Dairon is representing
Blue drop.
what now? Ah. Gotcha.
I was kind of in a rush and I don't really know what they look like, so I just sort of went with the shorthand.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you don't mind my asking, would you refrain from using me as a inspiration for whatever divinities you're going to sketch? I don't know if it would go over well with either of my divine sponsors.
Are you sure?
You just hear in your ear, Aldane, I don't really care, from the Biako.
Scratch that. The Biako does not care.
I mean, if you're sure, then I don't have to, but I was gonna... no, it wouldn't have worked. It's fine. I was gonna say I was gonna plan one with you and Oriana as the inspirations, but I can't imagine you two getting close for some reason.
You walked into that.
Yes, I did. Regardless.
I mean, you could try it and give me some inspiration the next time we see Oriana, but, you know. Till then, it's gonna be all hypotheticals.
Yes, I'm sure.
That's something I could tell Prody when he wakes up. I know how to use the word hypothetical in a sentence. That'll prove him
Hypothetical
smart.
is a fun word. Almost as fun of a word as shenanigans. Or discombobulate. Anyways, since we're probably not going to spend the entirety of our shift contemplating the sounds and meanings of words.
No, we can talk about something else if you want.
Dreading the upcoming temple. I know it's probably going to be combat-oriented because that's how the Biako rolls, but I can't imagine it'll be anything less than extremely challenging.
I mean, mine obviously was sort of a mix of combat and Genbu having some fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that Biako's idea of fun is more combat.
Well, Biako's a lot more straightforward than Genbu, I feel. A lot less, playful.
Which is weird because, you know, I don't know. I just get the feeling that cats are more playful than turtles.
Probably. But you have to remember, the Biako's not an ordinary cat. The Biako is a tiger.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen playful tigers.
I have not.
Usually they're playing with a corpse, but I feel like that'd fit the Biako's vibes anyway.
See, I haven't been corpseified yet, that's why.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get the chance.
I am very hopeful of that as well, yes. It is... I'm curious as to what we'll wind up having to deal with first. The orcs or the temple.
I imagine probably the orcs. Seems likely that they won't just let us waltz up to the temple.
Yes, it does seem likely. Let's hope that things go well in that regard. Not to tempt fate, but...
Well, I think if we get them talking, it'll be a an achievement anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I have heard stories about them, and they're not... They don't seem like the most welcoming of folk.
I haven't heard much of them, but they do not seem benevolent from what little I've heard. That said, we owe them more chance than just rumors provide.
Oh, I mean, I'm not good. Just gonna, stop blasting. That'd be a
Good,
terrible way to
good.
start negotiations.
Yes, I'm sure none of us here in this group would ever think to start
Just
negotiations with just naked murder.
Felix's face on Danny DeVito. So anyway, I started blasting.
Anyway, I don't think that if we were to start negotiations with the show force, I feel like me starting it off wouldn't be the most efficient.
No, it'd have to be Prody.
I wasn't even gonna go with Prody. I was gonna go with Rua's like giant arm cannon thing.
That would work too, but we need Prody to most effectively establish himself with them more than any of us.
It's just a shame we couldn't bring the War Beast. I feel like that would have solved this issue instantly.
Yeah, the War Beast would definitely quell any issues they might have, I'm sure. The War Beast is just such a magnetic creature, you know?
Hmm. Certainly more interesting than any of Seamus's weird statue pets.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear to argue that.
Look, I can't be the only one who thinks it's a little weird the way he strokes them, right?
Yeah, he does stroke them a little bit too tenderly for my liking.
Though maybe you could get some pointers for Oriana.
I don't think Oriana would appreciate being petted like a large cat.
I mean, maybe she would. I don't know. This is not my space.
Yeah, I would suggest refraining from that entire realm of advice.
Look, I have to try something. Eventually, we're gonna run out of jokes, and I'd like you to, do something before then. I don't know.
Yes. I know you have been pushing me. I appreciate the encouragement, as it were. Regardless.
I mean, look, we could do it right now. I could just send her ascending right this second.
Please do not. I already have enough on my mind as it is right now. That said, so, we've been through the mountains in Tenoyama fairly extensively. Do you know if the Frostfang Mountains go higher?
Do I know that?
What's this, sorry?
Are the Frostfang Mountains higher than the ones surrounding
Do the
Utah?
Frostfang Mountains go higher than...
So, to your knowledge, Felix, the Zenith Peak is the tallest mountain on the continent. But, because you were teleported to the top...
We didn't get the full effect of climbing it.
Yeah.
No, we just suffered from a lack of oxygen for a second.
That's why you need to get lung extensions.
Yes, lung extensions. Just as easy to obtain as hair extensions.
Have you seen the meme?
No, I haven't.
1 second.
Oh boy.
No, this one's got fucking. Sure. I'll post it in the memes channel. There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy. God damn it.
So yeah, the Zenith Peak is taller, but obviously we didn't sort of get the full effect, considering we just sort of poofed up there.
So we're going to be getting the full mountain climbing experience. How lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we brought the necessary equipment. Well, I think I'm just going to read for the rest of the watch. You're all right with that?
Yeah, I gotta work on this a little bit more. Maybe,
Fine-tuning it?
yeah, maybe Darren will like it.
Oh, I'm sure they'll have quite the opinion on it. So I pull out a book and read.
So, as you read, and while Felix continues to mess around with his painting or, his sketch,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check just to remind myself of how far away is. It's about, I'm just gonna say 200 as a reminder. So, after that rest, I'm going to ask for Gen. Please give me a D100 roll.
Boy, oh boy.
Fresh hell. 74.
Also, how does Darren take the sketch?
Gyro looks at you like, I'm going to poison your soup. You will not know when, but it will happen.
I imagine it looks like this. I'm going to post them in memes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is it the...
Yeah.
Yep, I was thinking the exact same thing, yep.
The stereotypical meme kissing one, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Gyro
have you seen
will-
Mario? Have you seen Mario and Sonic making out? One sec. Here we go.
You're having me a lot of fun with memes today, Kaido. That is so fucking cursed, by the way.
But yes, so funnily enough, as you're continuing up, you actually nothing really of note happens during this leg of the journey. You what's it called? For Seamus and Dairon, you are following the instructions you were given on where to go, what to look for. Nothing's really, again, like I said, nothing of note's really going on for this part of the journey. Dylan, can I get a D100 from you?
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, again, nothing really of note happens during this part. Again, this next part of the journey, it's thankfully quite peaceful. The days go by, nothing really of note is going on. The watches go by completely uneventful. Eventually, however, you find yourselves at the base of the Frostfang Mountains. You see the imposing mountains overlooking you in the distance. And as you approach, at this point, your beasts of burden actually stop moving. Like, they do not want to go further up. What do you do, guys?
I feel like this is your department, Darren and Seamus.
Can you describe the scene again, Kaido?
So, you've reached the bottom of the Frostfang Mountains. There's a passageway that leads upwards through the mountains, but your beasts of burden refuse to go up the mountains to begin the journey in earnest. The actual terrain, you actually see something of a visible path. You do see a few trees leading up this path, as well, dusted with snow. But maybe your ride knows something you don't know. But whatever the case is, they do not want to advance up.
I do a perception check.
All of you can if you'd like. I don't see shit, Rua says. Some snow landed in my eye. I've got to blink it out. Prody and Dairon. I say Rua struggled. He actually did better than Felix.
Yeah.
Damn, Felix. Also, fucking Rua's perception modifier is ludicrous.
So, everyone... Well, Rua doesn't get it because he actually rolled too low anyway. He was just under the DC, which was 15, to notice anything of note. Aldane and Prody, and of course Dairon.
Seamus, I rolled a 27.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. For some reason, I weren't looking right, and I was like, oh, yeah, that was from one of Gen's earlier rolls. I just didn't. So yeah, Seamus as well. You guys feel like your ride notices something you don't. Maybe it just doesn't like the energy, the aura that the mountains give off. But it could be that maybe there's like an ambush predator that your ride does not want to deal with.
What do you think, Dairon? Should we try to coax the beast to keep going, or do we hoof it?
I'm concerned.
Yeah. Something's out there.
I mean, yeah, that's the point. We're supposed to be going out there to meet the orcs.
Aldane,
Yes.
any word from Biaka that this might be him?
Biako has said nothing to me.
Have you tried communicating with it?
No, I have not yet. Let's do that right now.
Give me a wisdom check. Just wisdom.
Fuck
You
no.
You find yourself unable to commune with the god that has made you its champion.
Yeah, no, Biako is silent on the matter.
Well, instead of just standing around here, Brody says, we could at least scout ahead to clear the way so in case our ride can get us up.
Rua, would you mind waiting here with the horses?
Sure, you five can go up ahead. I'll stay behind. So do the rest of you go ahead while Rua stays behind?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, one of us should probably stay with Rua, so he's not left on his own.
I mean, I'm faster than all of you. Rua stays. Worst case scenario is I can just run to you guys.
You say so.
So, give me, with your tokens, a marching order, and I will draw the box for you.
Well, Dan will go on the front.
Well, within this box,
Where's the box?
with front
What's in
being
the
this
box?
way. The front is this way,
So the front is where the dot is, or the front was where the arrow's pointing?
where the arrow is pointing. You know, it's typically what an arrow is supposed to do. Seamus, where are you going?
Sorry, my headset cut out for a sec. Could you repeat the last couple sentences?
So the marching order is this way, going that way.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Sorry, my character sheet was blocking the icon, so I had no idea what you were referring to for a second.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fine. This is interesting. Okay, let me bring up the map. Your characters are at the bottom right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
As you
This is
find
definitely
yourself,
not ominously large.
as you find yourself on this path, there are two sizable parts of the mountain that are between you. That you are between. Sorry.
Good old mountain passes. Gotta love them.
I forget, what's everyone's passive perception?
I think Aldan has like 12.
Yeah, mine is not high.
24.
26.
14.
Fucking hell, you could. Fuck, where is
Really?
it? Where is
Really?
passive perception on the character sheet? Oh, wait,
Below
there
your
it is.
skills.
16, okay. That's actually better than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not bad. If Rue was here, he would have had a 23. So, as the four of you plus Prody make your way through this passage, again, you get to hear. At this point, you begin to hear Dairon and Seamus some sounds. It's hard to tell whether it's just the sounds of the wind, or it's just because of the rustling of the trees, or if maybe there's some sort of creatures in the area, like wildlife.
I tell the party to wait. Hold. Can I try and actively try and listen?
Yeah, if any of you want to... Well, so Seamus and Dairon, you two can actually roll perception. No one else can, because only you two hear something. So as the two of you train your senses and try and listen over the sounds of the wind and the unimportant noises, you faintly hear a voice. It's hard to tell where the voice came from or who it would have belonged to.
Where it come from, where it go, where it come from, Cotton Eye Joe.
All you can tell, though, is it came vaguely from the direction you're heading towards.
what is the quality of the voice? Is it like young, old,
It's too so.
person?
The actual sound itself vaguely sounded like whispering, but it was so faint that it was hard. You can't really get a full gauge of the kind of person it might have came from. If it was even a person.
Someone's whispering up ahead. Do you hear that, Dairon?
I hear that. That's odd.
Stay on your toes, guys. I'll actually, let's, hold on, I want to look at something real quick.
Does it sound like a language we recognize, Kaido?
No. Actually, yes. Seamus, you vaguely hear what sounded like maybe one or two words in giant. The words
Recognize
weren't
that
clear
language.
enough. The words weren't clear enough to discern what was said, but you get the vaguest idea of what language they might have been speaking in.
It almost sounds like they're speaking giant. Well, hopefully we don't meet giants in our first, I don't know, kilo into this mountain pass.
I'm sure nothing of the sort will happen. We'll totally not run into giants. That would not be fun, would it?
No.
Do we know what else speaks giant?
Question, Kaido. Quick question,
What was
Kaido.
that? Yeah.
With my figurines of power, if I pull out the onyx dog, does it have a strong sense of smell? Like, can it track?
I forgot the dog can speak common.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to summon it yet, so I'm like trying to look for. I haven't even summoned the elephant or the fly yet either, but
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like the elephant could do a pretty good scouting job here.
But then you'd have to address it.
Yeah.
I mean,
no
there
one
isn't a room to address it in, but you know.
I mean,
No one
look,
wants-
it's either use the elephant for the scouting or the fly for the scouting, and I think I know which one I would choose.
The dog. It doesn't. According to the actual official sheet for mastiffs, it doesn't actually state that they have particularly notable. Oh no, it does. Keen smell and hearing. So it has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. Wow, they really
So-
nerfed it come 2025.
did they really?
Yeah,
But it can speak common and it can track,
yeah.
so that helps. So I'm gonna summon the onyx dog.
The dog.
Diggity dog.
Quick to the
Uh,
Let me
super
pull
dog.
out its character sheet.
He's got the dog in him, or rather out of him now. There you go. You should
Alright.
be able to have control of that.
Yeah.
As you place the figurine next to you, it forms into the size and shape of the Mastiff that it is named of. Once it is formed, the Mastiff looks to you and just says, "What is your wishes, Master?"
What the fuck? This dog can talk.
Oh my god!
First off,
Rather rude, is it
it's a
not?
pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. How would you like me to address you?
No one's ever really asked me that before.
Darren, I know
Do you
you
have a
said
name?
those berries you picked up were fine, but are you sure they were fine?
Yes. I say in the least convincing voice I can.
With suspiciously frostberry-shaped throats. For now, it doesn't matter. What do you need of me?
We heard some voices up the trail. Can you pick up any odd scents that aren't from our party? Should I have him hit a perception check?
I'll make the roll.
Okay. Also, I want to give you a name.
It rolled a 20, a non-natural 20.
A lab-grown 20.
Ethically sourced 20. Yes, I do hear voices up ahead. Very, very faint, however.
A character. Jack, you might remember this better than I do. What's the name of Percy's pet hellhound?
Oh, I think it's like Mrs. O'Leary.
Something like that. Yeah, I'll find a different name. I'm pretty sure the Mastiff is a guy.
I do not have any particular gender.
Gender, what's that?
I know.
Do you have no need of me anymore? Was that it?
Sorry, I was trying to think of a name for him. I'm trying to name all the figurines because I have Mufasa and Simba, and then I have names in mind for Elephant and the Fly. I guess the Mastiff is the only one that I had too many ideas for. I'm like, oh god, what do I go with? What do you guys think? Should I name him Fido, or Snoopy, or?
No. Maybe Spot. That's a classic one.
Dino?
If that's
I
what
know,
you
yeah,
want to
I'll
tell
name
me.
you Spot, just like Hades named his three-headed dog.
Okay. Am I done? Are you done with me now, or is
Where did you smell? And can you identify what you smelled?
I didn't say I could smell anything. I said I could hear.
The same question, but with hearing.
Well, I could hear vague, tiny whispers, but I do not understand the language of which it comes from.
And can you locate it?
He just sticks up his paw and points in the direction up ahead.
How far away? Can you tell?
Just shakes his head.
All right. Stay with us for now. Let us know if it sounds like it's getting closer, or it sounds like we're approaching.
The Mastiff nods. Do
Good boy.
you all advance then?
Carefully, yes.
How's this? Or do you want to go further than that?
Can we start stealthing up?
Yeah, sure, you can all roll stealth.
Do you want me to cast Pass Without Trace?
That might be worth it.
You need to, especially since my roll wasn't great. And I'll roll
And
for
I haven't even rolled yet, but my rolls are always garbage on stealth.
Ah,
should be-
bad
That
news.
should be
I
disadvantage.
don't have Pass Without Trace. So I can't do that.
How did you lose it?
Because I changed all my spells up, remember?
Fuck.
And that wasn't one I had.
Why didn't you keep it?
There wasn't a huge
So,
amount of that I could
The
do.
Mastiff doesn't have an option for a stealth roll. Should I make a roll for the Mastiff?
I would just click dexterity.
Well, good news. I did worse than you, Jack.
So you're all just Dairon. Everyone's just noisy around you.
What is okay? Jesus Christ.
I can imagine Dairon just like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
I imagine my head is in my fucking spell book going, do I really not have Pass Without Trace? I can't believe it. I
As
don't have Pass
you
Without Trace.
continue to advance rather noisily, you get to here. Are you continuing your stealthiness?
I think it's. I'm gonna break off from the.
Oh, you do?
I'm gonna sneak off on my own.
I'm just gonna do something real quickly because it could be very funny. Where did Darren go? Do you think the creatures got him? Got them? Oh god, what happened? Why is Darren gone?
Give
He's
me
right there. He just went behind the rock.
They just went behind the rock, you say?
Yeah,
What rock?
they're right there. Haha, I beat Dairon's stealth roll.
You guys see a rock? I don't see a rock.
Dairon, what's your AC?
18?
18?
Yeah.
Okay. You take...
Oh god.
Where are they? Here we go. That is... Oh, one sec. Should be there. You take 9 slashing damage as you are slashed by a halberd, and you see this
God.
extremely pale-looking orc holding a halberd looks at you.
I think we found them.
The orc then calls out in a language none of you understand, and yeah, it might be initiative time.
Boy, oh boy.
Let me find some new music while you all roll initiative.
Yeah, boy.
In hindsight, I maybe, once we heard that they were speaking
Here's
languages
new
we
music.
couldn't understand, I maybe should have started ritual casting comprehend languages.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, you think? Brody just says at you.
I mean, I can do it now, but it's gonna take 10
Wait.
minutes.
Kaido, was I surprised?
Yes.
I can't be.
Oh, you can't?
I have the alert.
Oh, okay. Well, it still hit you.
Yeah, they don't get advantage on the attack against people.
I'm just gonna copy this orc token for the sake of the initiative tracker. What did they get? Oh, okay. This is gonna be fun. Oh no, Felix beat them. And Dairon. I don't know why I thought they did worse, but okay. Alright then, Felix. Wait, oh, no, wait, okay, I see the problem. It's because Roll20's fucking dog shit, that's why.
Quick, Kaido, do I get a reaction from Dairon getting hit, or does it have to be something happening against me that gives me a reaction?
You didn't see it coming.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Perfect. So, Felix, it's your turn. A pale orc has just attacked Dairon. What do you do?
Fireball! No.
Roll to shit yourself. On command as well.
I really don't know what to do because I don't know if I should be attacking or not.
Just drop an AoE spell and hope Dairon doesn't die. It'd be funny.
I mean, I could.
Make sure it's a save
Fine.
though that Dairon doesn't do well against, like intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to hit Dairon specifically with Feeble Mind.
Why would you
Joke's
do
on
that?
you. I have a +5. Other rogue. That's the other rogue thing.
You actually, it's actually a special kind of Feeble Mind, where the higher your save is, the lower the penalty is. The greater the penalty. Yeah. So what's your turn then, Felix?
I will cast Shadow Blade at 4th level. Mistblade, sorry. Mistblade.
No, I missed.
Okay.
And otherwise, I will just sort of look behind me at Prody as if to say, what do I do? Do I attack, or would that be a bad start to negotiations?
I mean, unless you plan on talking them down, it's up to you.
I don't think I have a spell for that.
That's all you can say. Because unless you're spending the rest of your turn talking to Prody,
Or you can beat him without killing him.
I mean,
how good is Felix beating off when it comes to beating off men or enemies?
I mean, I'm not sure if I can do non-lethal damages with my thing, but
You can with Mistblade.
okay. I guess I'm going to hook the Mistblade then.
Okay. That
28.
does not hit. You actually have super high AC. But let's say for the sake of the argument, you still hit. Roll damage.
22 damage.
The orc groans in pain as you hit them with your thrown weapon. Yeah.
That will be my turn.
Dairon, it's your turn now.
Ooh, that's smart. Sorry, what was the damage you gave me? I forgot. 9?
Yes.
I'm just gonna walk up there. Bonus action, insightful fighting.
Okay.
Insight against their deception.
Yeah. Let me make a roll. The orc fails. There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna strike with my rapier. 25. That hit.
Connects.
30 points of damage.
One moment. This orc looks extremely injured. It looks like one more good hit would probably kill him. And that's your turn, right? Or are you moving away?
I can't move away without actually no.
True. You aren't a, what's the word?
Swashbuckler.
Yeah. So, as this happens, let me just check some movement. So, running out, an orc rushes Aldane and attacks with a halberd.
Oh boy. We're going for non-lethal subdual, correct?
Yeah.
Sure, Brody says. Aldane, this is a 22.
I believe that will hit. Because, yeah, I have to change my armor class after Undead Shield fit last time. 22 is exactly enough to hit.
Okay then. Help if I hit that. There we go. You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Heal.
The orc that's dealing with you, Dairon, actually drops their weapon and just holds their hands up.
Chiron just nods at them and then gives them a little bow.
However, this does not stop the other orc that's nearby from attacking you.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
That is a 17, which does not hit you, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now, most of you begin to hear footsteps coming from the northeast of this map, as 3 orcs are at the top of this hill over here. One of them fires at Seamus. What's Seamus's AC?
It is 15.
Okay, so this does hit dead on, actually.
15. My god.
I would not play a character that's level 15 at this level, at this far in the game.
I am squishy.
You take 8 piercing damage. Another orc fires at Felix. What's Felix's AC?
Because I'm concentrating on Mistblade, 20.
Just barely misses.
Hooray!
That one hits.
What was it?
20.
Reaction to do Arcane Deflection. Gain +2 to my AC. So it's
Okay then. Well, that's nice. An orc moves out from the side and fires a shot at you, Felix. That is a 23 to hit.
yeah, that hits. I can't do anything about that one.
5 piercing damage.
Alright.
Give me a con save. You keep Mistblade. Another orc that's on the hill just above Dairon fires at Seamus's mastiff. Crits it. This mastiff's just gonna die.
Yeah, he only has 5 HP.
Yeah, it did. It did 10 HP. The mastiff just poofs.
No, I
Dies.
imagine the Massive just gets hit, just looks down, just goes, "Father, why did you take so long deciding my name?" and dies.
Father, help!
More time was spent deciding my name than my
My boy.
time being alive again. You hear a few of the orcs chanting and like making like call outs to each other. Another orc that's in between some trees makes a shot at you, Aldane.
Oh boy.
That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Real quick, Kaido. After Seamus got shot, do I get to do a reaction on that or no?
Depends. What's the reaction?
It would be Phoenix Inspiration,
Yeah.
which
sure,
I can use a reaction to cast.
Yeah, sure.
Right, I'm gonna cast Phoenix Inspiration on Dairon. It operates the same way as Bardic Inspiration. There's just a couple extra little things that I'll let you know if the situation arises.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that hits. And now,
How much damage do I take?
you take 8 piercing damage.
Cool.
You see 3 more orcs appear from basically the snow. And, Felix. That is a 18 to hit, which does not hit you, correct?
Nope.
Seamus. That is a 19, which will hit for 7 piercing damage. And Prody will now get attacked and crits him for 16 piercing damage.
God damn. Tell him how you really feel.
I'm not done. 2 more orcs appearing from the snow. Take aim. Felix will not be hurt. Seamus will be hurt for 5 piercing damage. And that is the end of the orcs' turns. Aldane.
Okay then. Bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And I go up to this guy who's right in front of me.
Okay.
Ah, shit, I forgot to use the Hellfire Longsword. Oh, whatever.
That hits. Okay, good damage.
Does that...
Yeah,
no, that doesn't include the dueling.
Should do.
Yeah,
it
dueling.
does. It does.
Okay.
You just rolled shit on the improved Divine Smite.
Okay. And I go again.
Yeah, that hits. Because then you rolled shit on the main slashing damage there.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think this is adding the dueling in. Oh,
It
no,
is. It
just-
is. It's just. Yeah.
It's just adding it into the radiant damage. Okay, that makes more sense.
So that's another 12 damage. Oh. Okay. That's your turn. Are you doing anything else? That's it. Oh yeah, because you did your bonus action.
Yeah.
Seamus, are you doing anything now? It's your turn.
Yes. I'm start blasting.
Who?
Hmm.
Because this one right next to Darren has surrendered.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for one of the ones on the hill over to our left here. I'm gonna go this one. Right there.
Yep. Roll to hit.
Yep.
Uh,
17,
that
no.
does-
That does hit?
That does hit, yes. Oh, good. Good damage.
Blast him again.
Yep, that hits.
That didn't do shit for dick damage. And then bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and summon my lions. Actually, nah. I changed my mind. Because most of these guys are at range. So, I'll instead use my bonus action to do another Phoenix Inspiration on Aldane.
Cool. Don't know what Phoenix Inspiration does.
You'll find out if you use it.
Prody's turn. Prody will rush over to Dairon. And not reach because he only has 30 feet of movement. Prody is going to drop a shatter. He hardly knew her, but let me just get the shape token out. Okay, yeah. He's gonna drop it on the three that are above the hill at the top. At the northeast. So now he must roll shatter. Why did it? Oh, it's included the dueling and I forgot to turn off dueling and booming blade. That's why. It's like, what's that 12 coming from? So 17 damage. Actually, not terrible. It's over half. So now he must do. And they all failed the con saves, so they all take 17 thunder damage. And that is Prody's turn. Felix. Don't forget you have to return the sword to your hand.
Yeah, I'll bonus action that. If I'm being attacked by something, that counts as a creature I'm familiar with, right?
In what capacity?
Sending.
I mean, you can see it.
Can I see?
yeah.
Can I see one that looks like a leader?
Give me a perception check. In the chaos, you can't really tell anyone that looks distinctive enough to be considered a leader.
Can I use my Phoenix inspiration on that?
Sure.
I didn't give you Phoenix Inspiration.
I thought you did.
No, I gave it to Dairon and Aldane.
Did you not give it to me as well, though?
I can only
No.
give it to one person at a time. I've only been
Oh.
able to cast it twice.
I could have sworn you said you gave it to me as well.
No, he didn't.
Well, guess not.
I was there. You weren't.
Sorry. I'll get you on the next go round.
Yeah. What do you decide to do then?
Right, I'm gonna cast Sending to this fella.
Okay.
Or girl. I don't know.
As everyone's dying, Felix is like, oh, I need to get 25 words out. What are you wearing?
God damn.
Khakis?
She found Kitty.
I bet you're naked under those clothes, you slut.
You don't remember Jake from State Farm?
I don't.
Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that'll do.
You get a similarly calm and measured response.
No, Sending means that I can understand it. That's why I cast it. Because that's the only way I can think of communicating right now. Oh, okay, fine.
You know what? Fair.
I just look at Seamus and Aldane. Well, I tried.
Hashtag you tried.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to beat up all these guys. Shame.
Anyway, that was my turn, so.
Dairon.
Would you consider Brody to be in melee with this guy?
No.
Okay. That's fine. Dairon's gonna move over here.
Okay.
Insightful fighting.
Okay. They failed, and that does hit.
37 wins again.
Wow.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, you do a very high amount of damage to them. They wince in pain.
Dairon,
Is that your turn?
that's all I can do. That's all I did.
The orc that surrendered is actually just going to put his back to the wall.
Just light up a cigarette real quick.
The orc that is locked in melee combat of Aldane crits
Oh boy.
for 8 piercing damage, slashing damage. Sorry. Give me
Oh,
a
fuck.
Constitution saving throw.
Is that for holding up my shield of fate?
Yes. Okay. Felix. The 3 orcs on top of the hill at the northeast of the map all aim and fire at you. That's also a crit. That is 8 piercing damage. Constitution save. You lose Mistblade.
Still within range of Aldane.
How true, you do pass.
Just, but I do.
That one does not hit. That is a 21 to hit you.
Shield.
Okay. The one that's in melee range with Dairon does not hit Dairon. The orc that's on the same level of you, that's surrounded by trees, makes a shot at Seamus and crits. Oh my god. Dealing 11 points of piercing damage to Seamus.
Back.
The 3 orcs that are on top of the hill to the west of the map, one of them takes a shot at Aldane, misses. Another one takes a shot at Felix, misses. And the last one takes a shot at Seamus and hits.
And pincushion out here.
You know what's the worst thing? All 3 of them rolled the exact same roll.
So how much damage is that one?
5 piercing damage.
Good thing I have more HP than I used to.
The orc that's directly above, north of Dairon with the arrow will fire at them and hit them with a non-natural 20 for 4 piercing damage.
Okay, 2 points of damage.
The 2 orcs that are at the northwest that haven't had their turns yet, one will fire upon Aldane and miss, and one will fire at Felix and miss because of shield. The orc that Felix tried to sending will fire upon Felix and miss. And that one actually moves back into the rocks so that they are out of sight.
Doesn't want to get any more messages from me, does he? Look, I keep forgetting I have guidance that I can use.
At this point, you begin to hear more footsteps
Oh, jeez.
as 2 more orcs at the west of the map come out. One of which fires upon Seamus and misses, and then at Felix and misses. Another orc that's in some trees appears and shoots at Aldane and misses. And another orc that is above Dairon appears and shoots at Dairon and crits. Rolling 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
As you find yourselves surrounded, at this point, eventually, coming from the direction you came from, a familiar friend appears.
Is it Ration?
Yes. Rua appears
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'm here to help. I heard noises. Also, I'm being chased.
We're being attacked by some very unreasonable people. I tried to negotiate and everything.
At this point, I'm actually going to call it a session, only because this fight's probably going to go on for a bit longer. And it is really warm here. I am quite tired, I'm sorry to say.
Fair.
It is...
Any chance we could just get to my turn? Because I really want to do my thing while I still... Well, I probably won't forget it, but, you know.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you should just, like, type out what you want to do.
I mean, I'm just gonna cast Fireball on those fuckers over in the west, so... It's not complicated. I just...
You know what?
Really want to do it.
But yeah. For now, though, yeah, it's... The problem is it's just really warm, and I'm very sweaty and uncomfortable.
That's fair. I am also suffering in the heat.
What you get for living in a country that doesn't like AC.
Yeah. I mean, we could get AC, it's just a luxury and costs a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm paying $30,000 to get a heat pump installed in the house.
Damn. I definitely don't have 30,000 of my local
Neither
currency.
do I. We'll find out how this goes together.
Oh.
Go with Klarna. They apparently don't care if you don't repay for a while.
I'm actually getting a 0% interest loan to help pay for it.
Oh.
That's effectively what Klarna is anyway.
But this is state run. It's a state program.
But yeah, so
it's even more
thank
corrupt.
you for the session.
Actually, Massachusetts said no, surprisingly.
Yes, thank you for the session. A bit shorter, but to be fair, it's also just a while. I didn't want to do anything too like long and.
No, fair.
Well, because we should be doing a session next week.
I think so.
Fortunately not.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go to where you are, Mel.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna make an example of you, and then I'm gonna make an example of Dylan.
What did I do?
Technically, it's the fault of
Jack's brother.
Technically, it's Jack's fault because it's his schedule that means we have to do the anime streams on Sunday.
And that's why I'm doing this, because then I want Jack to suffer, so then when I get to him... but no.
Oh, by the way, here, let me do this. I'm gonna put the Phoenix Inspiration description in the chat, just so you guys can get a little sneak preview of what it does.
Sneak preview. It's the whole thing.
Pretty much. But it's Spark Inspiration on steroids.
I need to read that later.
Yeah.
Yes. Hope you had fun. I've got to go. I'll see you guys later.
Right, see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright, well, that is the end of the session and the end of the stream. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoy in terms of future stuff, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like, subscribe, comment down below. Please press that bell icon, yo.
And otherwise, hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday. Good night.
Later.
Bye.